Yes, hello. I've learned today that I have some little listeners even from the United Kingdom. Well, what I'm saying is just this, and it's very easy actually. I spin around all the time. Everybody spin around all the time, since our thoughts spin around all the time. And so I jump to the conclusion that then I can, of course, therefore, can be everywhere where I want to be. I can be everywhere and anywhere where I want to be, and how I want to be. My thoughts always swirl around. And my thoughts contained not only that I'm thinking about, but it's my emotions, my whole energy spin around all the time, and that in light speed. And light speed is it's pretty fast, but not only pretty fast. Our thoughts are much quicker, much quicker. When I'm thinking something, my thoughts are already there. And so, of course, I follow. And so I can be everywhere where I want to be. The rare and the hedgehog, or how you call this animal, it's practically the run. Wherever you want to go, somebody cries, wherever you want to go, you are there, and somebody cry, I'm already there, because it's a match for your thoughts. That's it. And so the more we think about that we are bright light, we are light, of course, a bit darkened or very bright, that depends on our thoughts and our emotions. And how I feel like, so I will think. And promptly our thoughts are quicker. When I feel very good, when I feel happy, when my emotions practically carry me away to that point where I want to be. I told you so. And that's all. And a lot of people boast it with some way, I'm very intelligent and I'm clever, I'm very smart and I found that and I found that. Oh, congratulations. The only thing what you have to ask for yourself is, do I feel good with that? And to what lead my thoughts me? I follow my thoughts. And my thoughts are, of course, steered by my mind. And what we say, my Holy Spirit, Holy God, Holy Spirit, is it? Huh? Yeah, Holy Spirit, that's yours. Unless you don't lose yourself in some pretty unimportant things. And that is, of course, bad news for, let's say, our Trumps or our Putins or whatever. And who they always try to lead a lot of people in their own way, which usually mean they are the kind of king and everybody have to serve them. But I have I'm not inclined to serve somebody else when I know quite well that the way how I think leads in a certain destruction. Why shall I follow them then? Why? There's no reason for. I think over the events of my own life, we can spare it because it's pretty unimportant to you and to everybody else. For me, it was only important because I could see to what they lead me. And so I think, forget it. Mostly, I think, forget it. It's a bit like the people who wash the mood very, very often, and hopefully that they find some gold or something. And sometimes they do. It is a bit like our thoughts. Mostly our thoughts are nothing else but that. Mood, matter. Not very important. But somehow, sometimes, you can find a bit glitter. There's something which is a bit shining. And these thoughts we should be. Thoughts are there to make yourself happy, light, bright, sure of yourself. And never discuss yourself for somebody else. And run as fast as you can when somebody tell you should do that. I only mean it. I mean it good with you. It will help you. That is nonsense. He wants to help himself, and that's okay. A pretty bad thing is when he start to bring other people to follow his way, so that he can somehow feel some self-assurance, get some consciousness in some way. Why I can't build up my consciousness of myself or somebody else? I mean, it doesn't matter what somebody think about me. Why? When somebody think pretty bad about me, about myself, yeah, that doesn't mean only that. We have a very far distance. That's all. That doesn't mean nothing to me. That is something what people don't like to hear. That no, not really, because they lead of somebody else. They think, no, I feel much better when everybody agree with me. Why? I don't like to love somebody when I don't like him. Why should I love them? People always tell other people they should love each other. Why? Why shall I love somebody when I don't like him? And I don't like to give my supreme effort that I can be like him, then I can love him, but then I forget myself totally. Why shall I forget myself? I'm the most important thing in my life. Some people think that they hope for a place by Jesus Christ or something. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really convinced that Jesus Christ to tell people exactly that. But 2,000 years ago, it was pretty difficult, because people there really lost themselves completely, and I am not very sure that this time really was our past. I get some strange feeling that a lot of people are exactly on this track to find themselves back in this time 2,000 years ago, or better to say 300 before Christ or something. Possible. People like to find evidence for for some ETs or something. UFOs are flying saucers or something. Sausages. Sorry, flying saucers. I tell you what. When an intelligent life see ourselves, and they want to make themselves clear to us, if they want to do that, if they are kind of self-murderers or something, if they want to commit suicide or something, then they think about us very, very hard, and then they emerge a kind of half matter. That is to say, here can build up something pretty similar to that what we think about UFOs or something, flying sausages or something, saucers or something, and then they can have a form like a human being maybe, and can start to talk to us, give us some informations which are maybe useful for us, but then they disappear in a flash. There's no need for them to stay with us. For heaven's sake, no. Probably they're not inclined to commit suicide a lot, because our thoughts are pretty in a mess. Well, we can clear it. We can clear it in that way that we always tell ourselves, we are our very bright light, and our thoughts swirl, spin in the speed of light. People say there is nothing quicker than light. I disagree. There is one power which is much more quicker: our thoughts, our emotions. And when I know that I'm the bright white light of myself, then my thoughts, of course, lift up higher. My emotions lift up higher. And promptly we can make the funny decision, funny thing that we can live everywhere where we want to be. As long let's say our speed agrees with it. We turn and turn and turn and turn. We I just say that when you spin very fast. That's that's for us to say. We are our own huge. People fear from a kind of Judgment Day or something. Well, the Judgment Day is pretty today, because this is the day you can make a decision. Like yesterday, or yesterday before, the day before yesterday, and tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and so on. Well, when you don't understand that, it's bad, because you forget your own power. It is you. Your thoughts are your spirit. Like spirit in the car, you need power for your own being. And you can be where you want. It's the speed which decide where you want, where you are, where you be. And you can always make a choice how you want to be. Say, it's possible to say, I'm bright light, I'm bright white light. Great, then you are. You have to get it into your head, and we are stubborn. Oh yes, we are stubborn. Our bodies are. Also sometimes really I have the feeling I live a kind of this very stubborn mule, because my body like to be like the day before, but I don't want. And so we have here some difficulties here. Okay, that's mine. You have your own thing to struggle out. But never forget, every possible informations are indeed in your body cells. It depends on your own speed of spinning, which you can, let's say, which you can read. And these are the informations who have been, let's say, good for 2,000 years ago or 100 years ago. You can't read them anymore, because your speed is much quicker now. When you know that you are the bright white of your own light and of your own life. If you know that, everything is fine. Because then your thoughts are not busy anymore with something which lame you, which has been a kind of limit to bring her to the stop. Why should you? Not necessary anymore. Well, that indeed brings everything upside down in your own life, definitely. Because then you start to look at something in a perfect different angle, in a perfect different perspective. And you discover that what you did, let's say 20 years before, was maybe pretty nasty, but at the other hand, it doesn't count anymore. Not really, but you think it does. And all the informations that you think that could be possible important for your life, uh, because you think that the informations in your cells, in your body cells, tells the same. And as long as your speed is not so quick, then it is important for your life. Until you say, no, forget it, I'm quicker. I swirl, I turn around, I spin, I spin. In a higher, high speed. When you do that, you lift up. I hope that 20 years ago I used to speak fluently English, but since I don't talk in English anymore since 15 years, my English is not so pretty good as it happened to be. No, okay. But anyway, maybe you understand it nevertheless, and it is actually not very important that you understand me. That's a solitaire here. It's a solitaire game. It is not necessary to understand everybody else. It is necessary that you yourself understand you. My words for you are pretty unimportant. You don't need me, for heaven's sake. No. You need yourself. Your self-consciousness. Why do you think that it's necessary and it is important what everybody else think about you? For you. For the others, you don't matter at all. Why should you? But for you, you matter a great deal. And then you come to the conclusion, since I am the only one who really count in my own life, the other guys there's no interest for me. But what is really important for myself and for me is how I am. Am I happy with that what I tell you? Am I happy with that what I think about others and what I think for me? Is it really important what other people say? No, it isn't. But there is no need to kill them. The distance I get when I'm really far away from them, and there's no need to shoot each other. Why? People like Putin's, Genghis Khan, Adolf Hitler's, Stalin's, and so on. They don't know that. How could they? They lived 100 years ago. Okay, Putin maybe he'll live here in our time, but I think it's maybe he made an error with the date. I think maybe it would be better for him to live 100 years ago. But, bullshit, nonsense. And the more people understand that, the better it is for us all. That more people understand, the better for everybody, because nobody have any intention to kill another or harm somebody else, or do something which makes the other people pretty unhappy. Do that. Do something that make another guy pretty unhappy, without need. Or even if you think there's necessary to do that, then it's a question not if it's necessary to do harm other people. The question is why you are in the near from them that you think it is necessary to harm them. Can you tell me where's the good? I tell here, frankly, that everybody is a kind of egoist. I hope so. And so he will think about himself and other pretty carefully, that nothing harm him what he think, feel, or what is doing. And that's the end of 99% of everything what we usually do. Maybe we do the same thing like before, but we have a different feeling by that. Of course, you you go away, or you cook your egg, or something, but somehow the attitude of yourself has completely changed. Well, I hope that you understand that. The sentence, always to think I'm the bright white light of my own life, and I'm the bright white light of myself, do the trick. Of course. But tell me one thing. When you doubt, and I say can't be. Tell me one thing. Who shall destroy that? And who shall have the interest to destroy that when he pretty exactly knows when he destroy it for somebody else, then he will destroy himself. I can't tell you you are not, you're a loser, you're shameful, you're blah 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 blah, without to harm myself. That is impossible. Would you please so kind and understand that? And by the way, that is a knowledge from the beginning on. We only didn't see through it, but now we can. Yes, we can. If you want to, of course. All right, thank you for listening.